Hey guys, so in this video, we are going to be building two new Lego sets. We got them both for Easter this year. I will be building set 76323. It is the Avengers Endgame Final Battle set, as Bella will be building the Sunflower Bouquet set 11502. We got both of them for Easter, like I just said, a couple days ago as like a late Easter gift. And now we're going to be putting them together in this video and time lapse.
The sunflower bouquet came with two instruction manuals. It goes through the different stages of the sunflower right here, and there's some eucalyptus in the bouquet as well. Then it came with 4 bags and the stems as well.
So I have in my set for the Avengers Endgame, I have one instruction booklet for the Ant-Man mech, one for, I guess, the final battle with a Chitauri for some reason, and then finally the big portal scene with all the things. I have this area, which comes with the Thanos Big Fig, and then some clear pieces and stuff like that. And then there is 5 bags in total. Okay, so I finished bag 1 and I built Ant-Man's mech as well as Ant-Man himself. He did not come with hair. I thought he was going to come with hair. I have a brown hairpiece that I can use, so I'm not really worried about it, but some people may not have a brown hairpiece. What are they going to do? They're going to have a bald Ant-Man. People don't want bald Ant-Man. So they got to include the hair next time, which they do include the hair for some. I'm not going to get into that. But mech build, out of all the mechs that I have, which I have a lot of freaking mechs, for some reason they keep putting out mech builds. They love mechs. This is probably the best one. It was very smooth. It was just like the newest model, I think, which was the one with the Spider-Man 2099. Nice little compartment for them. The hand build was easy. The leg build was easy. The foot build was actually new. They did not use this little weird piece that I've never seen before in the other mechs, so they changed that up. But I've built, I think, every single version of the mechs, and this is probably my favorite version of their builds. But yeah, on to bag 2. Okay, so that's the end of bag 2. You get this little base plate right here, which your minifigures, which I'll show in a second, all go on. Thanos goes right here. The Chitauri and Captain America go anywhere on these two platforms, as you can see. And then Iron Man is supposed to go on here with his blue repulsor beams. Okay, and they also have this built-in play feature where if you push that, knocks off that thing. You probably saw me doing it a couple times in the build. Here are the minifigures. Iron Man in his nano suit with a shield, a sword, and then those two boosters that I was talking about. He has the Jarvis tech face as well as a basic face, which is pretty cool. Captain America right here with Thor's hammer, as well as his broken shield, which I really like that addition. His basic face. And then a Chitauri alien, which is pretty rare. I mean, in my opinion, you get a lot. There's one set that you got like 3 of them in, I think. I was expecting an Outlaw or Outrider or whatever from Endgame or from Infinity War rather than the Chitauri, but I guess it makes sense for the 2014 Thanos since that's the Guardians of the Galaxy year. Alright, that is the end of bag 2, on to bag 3.
Alright, so that was the end of bag 1. We built 2 sunflowers, one that looks like it's kind of leaning, and then just a regular straight one. All right, now on to bag 2.
Okay, so this is the end of bag 3. We get the first base of when the portals are showing up in the end game fight, with our main portal, this probably being what Chadwick Boseman's Black Panther would walk through. We also have some small little designs to show the destruction of the area and things being on fire, as well as just rubble, beats, like little mountain tops of like destruction and from the, what is it? Is it the mansion, or is it the HQ or whatever it is that gets bombed by Thanos' ship right there at the end? But yeah, so this is bag 3. We're about to start bag 4. Actually, before I continue, let me also show off the Chadwick Boseman's Black Panther a little bit more. And then here's the back side. Now, this does look like a different Black Panther from the other ones. Towards the end of the video, I will actually compare that figure to the other Black Panther figures I own to see if it is a different figure or not. But yeah, so this is the end of bag 3. We are going to go ahead and start bag 4.
Okay, so in my sunflower bouquet kit set, I got this for Easter, and it came with 2 budding eucalyptus and then 2 non-budding eucalyptus stalks. So then the rest of the bouquet, this one is a budding sunflower. Then these are sprouting through sunflowers, so they're kind of opening up, and 2 of them have the bent joints, whereas this one is just the full straight. The last 2 flowers are the full bloom sunflowers with bent stalks as well. So some cool little facts about this. On the eucalyptus, the budding one, these are actually recolored cherries for the seedlings. And on the back of these, to kind of put them together, is the harpoon. They recolored that as well. Here, I'll put that right here. And on this piece, you can actually use these as corner pieces for wall or roof joints. They repurposed those as well. Thought that was pretty cool.
Alright, so this is the end of bag 4. On bag 4, we built a lot of portals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 portals with different stances and stuff for the characters to come out, like Falcon, Spider-Man, Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange, the flying characters and such. I will be honest, got tripped up. The little orange 1x2s right here, I thought we were supposed to put 4 on these. Not the case. I needed to put one, like I had 4, 2 right here, needed those 2 for this portal right here. So I was sitting here for like maybe 5 minutes trying to figure out, going through the pages, like where did I mess up? That's where I messed up at. The other side right here, I believe there was a playable feature on the other part of the set with Thanos. There's one on this part of the set as well. Takes down a wall and such like that. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's about it. We're going to go and build the final bag, bag 5. Okay, so this is the finished set after bag 5, at least set bag 3, 4, and 5, all completed. And then I will now put it all together and show you what it all looks like. Okay, so this is the finished product of Avengers Endgame Final Battle, set 76323. I gotta say, this is a really cool set. Now, before we moved to the house, I did have the other Endgame final battle scene where it was the women, and it's like all the women, like you get Valkyrie, Scarlet Witch, Wasp, and like all those characters, Okoye, a whole bunch. But this is a really cool set, I gotta say. Now, my favorite character is the Falcon that came in bag 5. I do not have a Falcon, so he was a definite want. The Spider-Man Iron Spider, I don't have one of those. The Ant-Man figure, brand new Ant-Man figure for me, I haven't had one of those. We're going to do a deep dive on all the characters and compare them to everything, but this is a really cool set. Another feature is you can slide and put these two parts in right there. I really like that. I love the A build, using an arrow to get the cross on the letter A. I really like this set, I gotta say. Okay, so to start it off is Ant-Man, and due to the fact that I don't have any other Ant-Man figures other than the super tiny version right there, I figured this will be a perfect place to start. So I love this figure. It's the only Ant-Man figure I have, which immediately makes it special. I used to have the Ant-Man set where it came with like you built an ant and then you also got Yellow Jacket and everything, but that was back when I was like 13 or something, and I even made a video with one of my friends where we did this thing called like it was chomp, because there in the video I made the ant like chomp on another thing, on another character. It's a long story, but I really like this character. I figured I'd go and do all the Ant-Man things I have next to each other. So we have the tiny one, we have the minifigure, we have the minifigure mech, which I kind of see as like a medium-sized Giant Man, and then I have the Build-A-Figure Giant Man, which I feel like would definitely fit this set more because it's the biggest version. Okay, so this is the Falcon minifigure. Now I do have two other Sam Wilsons, but they are as of the Captain America. This is actually the first minifigure I got when I restarted my collection, was this one and the Bucky from the minifigure series, I think series 1 of the Marvel minifigure series line. But then I also got this one from the new Red Hulk set that came out, and I also got this Falcon. Now I know this isn't Sam Wilson, but it's a Falcon figure, and so I figured I'd put it on the list right here. In that same set with this Falcon and the Red Hulk, or Sam Wilson and the Red Hulk. This figure though is my all-time favorite Falcon, because this is how I recognized Sam Wilson when I saw him first in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and then as he kept showing up in the series, I just loved this version of him. So I'm very excited to have this in the minifigure line. Captain would like to say hi since he's under the table. So the other brand new minifigure for the minifigure wall and stuff that Bella built in her set is the Iron Spider minifigure. Now, when I was building this set, I specifically pointed at the back of this character. I am not a fan. No, not a fan. So the reason I'm not a fan is if I, excuse me, Bella, grab this. See, this one's the exact same. This is the comic accurate Iron Spider. Now, this has the exact same problem. You can probably see what it is by now. It's the black neckline to get the arms out here. Now, I like this one more because there's more mobility with the droid style arms instead of the claw-like arms on this one. But I still do not like the black neckline. It shows up way more than I'd like. For instance, on Falcon, he has a clear neckline, and then you build onto it to give him the wings. I love that. I hate the black neckline. It just shows up way more than I'd like. Other than that, the figure is awesome though. It is complete correction of the MCU Tom Holland's Iron Spider. I love it. I have to say I like the comic accurate version more. That's just my preference, but to add to my Spider-Man section over there, it'll be a really cool figure over there. So as I was looking through my minifigures over there, I noticed that the Iron Man, this one right here, is a brand new minifigure for my Iron Man as well, or Iron Men, I guess I should say. This one right here is the closest I could find to represent this Iron Man. I believe this is from either the Sanctum Sanctorum set, so it would be Infinity War, or the, I think I have another Endgame style set that came with an Iron Man. I honestly can't remember, it's been so long. But this one is really cool. I love the golden arms. I love the detail on his chest. Way more detailed than this one right here, in my opinion. I think all the colors coming out are way cooler. His helmet pops up. Does this one do it too? Yes, it does. Always love that. But yeah, and then the shield, the sword. I believe this one came with the shield and sword too, but it would be in one of these pods right there. The big difference here, though, is the shield. The shield being broken, gotta say, little lazy when they just like did a full gray shield and they slapped a broken print on it. But hey, whatever. We love the spirit. We love that it's there. And so I gotta say that's the honorable mention part. All the other figures like the Chitauri, Doctor Strange, I think the Black Panther. Let me go check. So I believe that is the same Black Panther as that one right there. Looks pretty similar. But I don't know, maybe it's not. Maybe this one has a little bit more gray tonage. I don't know. But either way, I think all of these figures now are the same, like duplicates or anything like that. Even the Thanos Big Fig, as you can see, that one is right there as well. And that's from the female Avengers Endgame set. Other than that, I believe that is all that I can say about this set. Here they are right there. It is a really, really cool set.
So this is one of the bases I had that I was able to fit everything in. We have the budding, then the kind of sprouting, some non-flowering eucalyptus, and then in the back here, if you want to flip it this way, we have the flowering eucalyptus and the flowering sunflowers.
Alright, so that is going to conclude the building video, the one that has the Avengers Endgame, Endgame battle scene, and the sunflower and eucalyptus sets. You know, little Ivy girl. This is our new cat, Ivy. Mr. Kitty, he's right here. Oh, I can't switch the camera. Mr. Kitty, you're right there. My goodness. But yeah, so that's going to conclude that video. We hope you all enjoyed. If you did enjoy, make sure you hit that like button, comment your favorite part. If you know any of the differences on the minifigures that I didn't mention, like the Captain America or anything like that, feel free to comment down below. But if not, make sure you subscribe, like button. We hope you all enjoyed. Bye.
Bye.